Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Martin, and today I will be telling you how I personally and how you can as well make $16,000 per month starting your own moving company with no money up front. And I know that sounds like a big number, sound like a big thing, but and this is not, I know I'm on YouTube right now, and I'm telling you about a service business where you actually got to get dirty, but there is also a way where you can make that same amount or more without you having to do any of the manual labor. So if you're one of the people who like to sit behind the computer, who like to talk on the phone, this would be a great business to start if you have $0. And so I'll just give you a little background. I started a moving company sometime in 2017, and the moving company, I just basically leveraged it to build the main companies that I wanted to build, for my e-commerce businesses, for my dumpster rental businesses, for my real estate business and everything like that. I kind of just used the moving company to help fund that, if you will, without me having to do any work. All I had to do was do a little bit of marketing, Craigslist marketing, and I'll go over that, some of the things that I did to do that. I'll have another video going in depth about how to get the business for that, but I'll tell you, home moving, listen to me, is one of the easiest businesses to start. It's also can be one of the most lucrative businesses you can start. And like I said once before, you don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to, do any of the manual work. You can hire people out. You can I'll show you how to find people. But anyway, so the moving business, basically how you do it with $0. You first want to get the customers. That's the first thing you have to do. And what I did, I leveraged Craigslist. Yeah, I know people tell you all the time, Craigslist, man, you get creeps on there and everything like that, which is true. It's true on some occasions. But I'll tell you personally, have been in the business almost a decade, doing service businesses from maid companies to cleaning companies, commercial cleaning companies. I had carpet cleaning business, moving business, just any service, junk removal, dumpster rentals, any service business you can think of. I have my hand in it because they're so easy to start. They're not easy to keep, but they're easy to start. As long as you got the will and you're persistent, you can do it. But it can get overwhelming. But how I do it is, so I started on Craigslist. So for some reason, people don't understand this. A lot of customers who wants moving service will look on Craigslist for cheaper prices. So I put an ad on there one day. I quit my job. I was doing commercial cleaning, and the thing about commercial cleaning, the accounts, it was just like the accounts was, if you ever familiar with commercial cleaning, that's like janitorial work, like cleaning had a couple car dealerships, some daycares and stuff like that. A lot of times with the cleaning contracts, you're waiting 30, 60, 90 days to get paid. So if you start out and you don't have any revenue, and you hire people, it's gonna be really tough unless you have like a nest egg of some funds, or you got some credit cards or whatever you choose to use. But what I decided to do was to leverage my home moving business just to pay for my payroll. That's the reason why I started it. So I put an ad on Craigslist. I did like $150 for like the first 3 hours, and then I did $50 per hour to that. I promise you guys, the next day I got a call, and I didn't have any money, but I just did some thinking. I didn't look up this, and I know people use this for moving companies. But what I did was, I'm like, okay, I don't got a moving truck. I can get, one of my family members to help me move. So I'm not worried about the labor, so I'm like, okay, I can utilize U-Haul. So I thought that's when a light bulb went out. So what I would do is I would post my ads, and I was getting so many jobs left and right for my moving company. So what I did, I would do was I would get the customers to give me a call for, we set up a date. And for any customers, because with the moving company, people can switch up a lot and they can mess your schedule up. So what I did was I had every customer put down $100 deposit. So that $100 deposit was used to fund my U-Haul. So one thing about U-Haul, once you get your U-Haul, once you rent a U-Haul, you want to make sure you talk to the customer, get the right sizes and stuff like that. Like I said, I'll explain, go in depth on moving companies in another video, but you want to get the right size truck and everything like that. So it was typically like $29.99 for like a 20 foot box truck. I always got the insurance. You want to always get the insurance. That way, if anything breaks or anything like that, the customer's covered. So the insurance, I believe, was about $11 a day. And then it's like 79.99 cents per mile. So what I always did was I always got the U-Haul next to the customer's house. And if the customer was moving like outside of about 15-20 miles, I'll charge them extra if it's a far drive. But typically most of them didn't stay too far out. I'm in the Columbus, Ohio area, so it can get far. So if they were moving to, say, from Dublin to Black Lick, Ohio, then of course I would charge them a lot extra, just so it can cover my costs. So that's how I started my moving company with no money down, just basically leveraging U-Haul and having my customers put down $100 deposit before we came out to the house. And that way it protected me in case they canceled on me or anything like that, so I can, have some type of benefit for, having to probably push another customer back, or having to, tell a customer no because that time slot was already filled. But like I said, home moving, I'm telling you, whatever type of business you're doing, if you want to sell on Amazon, if you want to do Shopify, if you want to start your own moving company, the home moving business is booming. Yes, it's a lot of labor. Yes, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. It can be stressful, but it can also be very, 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 very lucrative. And I got it to a point where I had hired, and I found all these guys on Craigslist. I just, out of 20 guys, about 5 guys wasn't no good. About 5 you had to just stay on, and so it's a give or take. So with any company, the hardest thing to do is hire and find a good employee. So that's with any business. So if you want to do it by yourself, it's better off to, if you don't want to have employees, then it's better off for you to do something online and where you can just do it by yourself. But when you want to do service businesses, you will need to have people, and you need to have good people. And most of the time, you're not going to find the best people. Everybody's not going to be good people. So that just comes with it. But like I said, using this, I had it where I had 4 different moving crews. I was doing about 12 moves a week, sometimes even more. We could also resell. A lot of people gave away, and tips are really good with the moving business. But that's how I was doing roughly $4,000 profit per week after I paid everybody, after everything. Like I said, real lucrative business. I'll have more videos on that coming up. But if you're looking to start a service business where you don't need to have any money down, all you need is your body, I'll tell you, go ahead and look into starting a moving company, and you'll be quite surprised. And there's a lot of YouTube videos on how to start moving companies. I don't have any up right now, but I will have some here coming up. So just stay tuned to more content. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I'll be having more content. I'll be sharing just my life experiences in business, entrepreneurship. I got a lot more things coming up. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching.